5 reasons why you should learn to code in 2022. In 2018, workers with coding skills are more in demand than ever before. The U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics predicts that by the year 2022, software developer will be the fastest growing job with an expected growth rate of 19%. As a result, learning to code has become one of the most valuable skills you can have in your career today and in the future. Coding is not only beneficial for those who want to make a career as a programmer or software engineer, but it also increases your value as a potential employee and helps you advance in your career faster. Many companies are also now looking for coders when they hire new employees, so this skill will definitely help you stand out from the crowd at your next job interview. Why should you learn to code in 2022? There are a lot of reasons why you should learn to code, and most of them have to do with the advantages that come with this skill. There are many industries and fields where knowing how to code can make you much more valuable as an employee and help you advance in your career faster. Furthermore, this skill is something that you can use throughout your professional life and even in your personal life as well. So if you are unsure whether or not to invest the time and energy into coding, the following reasons should make it more clear why this is such a valuable skill to learn. 1. Find a job easier and faster. If you are currently looking for a job and you don't have any coding skills, you might find it more difficult to find a job compared to someone with this skill. In fact, many companies now have a requirement for candidates to have coding skills, especially when they are looking to hire web developers or software engineers. For example, Facebook requires engineers who are interviewing for a position to have a minimum of 2 years experience coding in languages like C++, Java, or PHP. So if you are not a coder, you might have a harder time finding a job compared to someone who has these skills. If you learn to code, on the other hand, you can take advantage of these trends and have an easier time finding a job. As a coder, you have more options and can apply to a wider range of jobs compared to those who don't have this skill. So if you are currently looking for a job, coding is one skill that will make it easier for you to find a job faster. 2. Advance your career fast. As we've mentioned above, companies are now looking for employees who know how to code. So if you are currently working and want to advance in your career, learning to code can help you do this faster. For example, if you work in marketing and want to become a product manager one day, you can use coding as a way to advance in your career and become a product manager faster. By learning to code, you automatically become more valuable to your company, and you can demonstrate that you have the skills that they are looking for. Your knowledge of coding can also be used as the skill that will help you get promoted faster than others who don't have this knowledge. 3. Knowing coding will make you a better employee. Whether you are currently working or are looking for a job, understanding the basics of coding can make you a better employee. Coding is a valuable skill everyone should know because it brings you closer to every aspect of your life. For example, if you work for a company that has a website, you probably interact with the code on a daily basis without even realizing it. For example, if you are responsible for creating or publishing content online, you might need to optimize that content for search engines like Google. Or if you are working for a company that has a product, you might need to optimize the product description for different e-commerce platforms. In both cases, you will have to work with the code and use basic coding skills to get the job done. 4. Coding is essential for many jobs. If you are currently working in a job that requires you to use technology and use software, you might find that you need to know basic coding skills in order to do your job properly. For example, if you are in marketing, you might need to use software like Adobe Analytics to track visitors on your website. If you are in sales, you might need to use software to generate leads through an online form. If you are a doctor or nurse, you might need to use software to communicate with other doctors and patients. Basically, wherever you see a computer being used in your workplace, there is a good chance that you need to know how to code in order to properly use that technology. So if you are currently working in a job and you find that you need to use software, you might need to learn basic coding skills to do your job properly. 5. Boost your earning potential. If you are currently working in a job, learning to code can help you boost your earning potential and make more money. This is because companies are now more focused on investing in employees who know how to code and can help them create digital products and software. Consequently, companies are now investing more in areas like R&D, digital marketing, and software development. This means that they are willing to pay their employees more because they understand the higher costs associated with these areas. Therefore, If you learn to code, you can expect to see an increase in your salary as employers will understand the value of your skills and ability to create software. Bonus reason, it's fun. Last but not least, learning to code is a lot of fun. Sure, it might be challenging at times and require discipline and a good amount of focus, but it is also very rewarding and enjoyable. When you actually understand how websites and apps are built, you will discover a new fascination in this skill and will want to keep learning more and more. Coding lets you create and build things that you might have never thought were possible before. It's a creative challenge and a fun skill that you can use to build your own products such as an app or website, or even something like a website for your friends or family. Conclusion: as you can see, there are many reasons why you should learn to code in 2022. This is the perfect year to start learning this skill because there will be a high demand for skilled workers, especially software developers. Coding will also be essential for many jobs and will help you advance in your career faster. Furthermore, knowing how to code makes you a better employee and can help you boost your earning potential. If you are currently on the fence about learning how to code, we hope that the above reasons have convinced you to make the decision to start learning. Coding is a valuable skill to have and it will help you advance in your career faster, earn more money, and even find a job easier.